everything in life is leveraged on relationships. And if you can't leverage the relationships, when I say leverage relationships, that can kind of come off negatively. But God put us in these relationships for a reason. And so we have to leverage the people that are in our lives for good, because at some point they're going to want something from us, and at some point we're going to need something from them. That is not bad. Like if Jake Elkins, who's one of my best friends, calls me and says, hey, I need this, can you help me? Abso-freaking-lutely. Like, yeah, I can do that. And I like doing that. And so I know internally that if I ask somebody for something, if there's some of my people, they're going to like that. So we were in Tennessee and honestly never thought we'd move from Tennessee. And then they were starting this college, and Mark called and said, hey, will you come and he wanted me to come like be a dean of like one of the parts of the school. And I was like, can I still run my business? He's like, no. I was like, nah, we're not. No, I'm not coming. And then probably a year later, he's like, hey, look, I got another idea. Why don't you come down here and run the food? So can I still run my business? Like, yeah. So I do that. I was able to do that and do both. The whole great part about what I do is I get to feed these kids that are like making a dent in heaven. Like these kids are going out and serving Jesus and doing great things for Jesus. And I'm feeding them. And we got a pretty good culture here as far as they like the employees, the kids like us. I mean, it's just pretty easy as far as just that's concerned. As far as like, we did all the official visit meals for University of Alabama football team this past summer, and we did dinner at Coach Saban's house for Thanksgiving this last year. So those relationships, those are hard work, but it gets back to relationships. So we did Motion, which is a conference for the church one year, and one of the girls that was in charge of a bunch of meals said, hey, can you come do this meal for me? I was like, yeah, how many people? She's like, it's like 10,000 people. I was like, sure, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I can do that. Whatever. So we did that. It was really difficult, really heavy lift, but we did it. Well, I don't know.
Sounds like a project.
2 years later, we just kept in contact. I mean, she just whatever. And she calls, and she worked at the University of Alabama for like the college. And I come to find out she did recruiting. And so we got into the system of doing things for the university. Then you got to here's a lesson for everybody out there. You got to give stuff away for free in order to meet the right people. So if you can give something to somebody for free and just say, hey, come enjoy this lunch. I'm going to feed you for free, and give me 10 minutes to tell you what I am, who I am, what I do. And we did that. And I asked this girl, I said, hey, get as many people as you can in the room. I said, we'll feed everybody. It'll be nice during the day so that they have a reason to leave the workplace and come eat a cool lunch. Feed them. And it's going to cost you money. Yeah. Like it is. But so we fed people, and I got to know the right 2 or 3 people. And
Doors opened.
We got to know them. And then I get a call one day, and this lady goes, hey, I got a favor. I'm like, okay. And she goes, Miss Terry wants something different for Thanksgiving. I was like, okay, who's doing it? And she told me. I was like, well, I think I can do better than that. And I was like, well, do you want me to come up with a menu? And she's like, yeah. So I sent the menu to her, and she sent it to Miss Terry. And she's like, she loved it. So we went and did Thanksgiving at Coach Saban's house. Fed all the 20 or 30 players and his family and all. That was great. And then when you have an opportunity, do great, be great. When you have an opportunity and not that you shouldn't be great at everything you do, but when you have an opportunity and you know that this thing could be leveraged into something else, it needs to be special. Yeah. The first pressure washing job for Chick-fil-A.
It didn't matter how long it took.
It didn't matter how long it took. It didn't matter.
I started at Sunday at 8. I may have been there the next Sunday.
May have been there, no doubt.
I'm not going to stop.
That's right.
Because in that moment,
yeah,
the pressure's on.
It is.
This is like I've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
And this is my time to step up.
That's right. I knew that if I could do a good job there, and I've been in this business for 10 years, but when you can do something for that, like something of that magnitude, I knew it could lead into something else. So we get a call February of 3 months later, and this girl calls like, hey, I got 4 people tell me I need to call you. And so I just picked up the phone. I said, okay, and who are they? And she told me who they were, and they were all like people that we worked with at the university. And she asked me to do this job for football. And it was like, absolutely. And so we did it, and it was great. Like they're really, I mean, like Alabama Athletics is really good to work with. They're wonderful people. And so we enjoy working with them. Anything we can do for them and with them is absolutely great. But listen, when you get your shot, it honestly doesn't matter if you lose money. In some ways, you need to kill it. Like me and a lot of my team did not do Thanksgiving last year because we were at Coach's house making sure all the T's are crossed and all the I's are dotted and all everything. We spent way too much time there.
Right.
And we made a little money, but we didn't make a lot of money.
But the job itself,
and the importance of it,
was, you felt like you had to be there.